With all the record temperatures that have occurred this summer season, one of the best ways to relieve yourself of the heat is to grab a frozen treat. But one of the downsides is the rapid melting that occurs right after you get it. After all, who hasn't dripped a little on their shirt? Believe it or not, there's an actual science behind why this occurs. And I sat down with manager of the Creamery, Tom Palchak, who has literally the sweetest job in the world, and he explains it all.
Ice cream will melt and melt rapidly just depending on a few major factors. The first one is the air temperature and the humidity, and that's the one that we all realize and deal with when we eat ice cream. The other two are less known but actually more common, and that is that the ice cream emulsion held together by emulsifiers. It is a combination of air and solids and liquids. And when the structure of ice cream is of lesser quality, the structure breaks down very quickly, and this is known as heat shock. The ice cream will rapidly melt, and more so than just higher quality ice cream. The second part is that the quality of the emulsifier itself. We don't need large amounts of it, but we need about 0.2% in the mix of a good emulsifier. This can be seen in other foods such as mayonnaise and other types of whipped products.
I decided to run a little frozen treat experiment to find out which frozen treat melts the fastest. This was all conducted on the same day with a high temperature in the 90s and dew point levels in the mid to high 60s. Ice cream is a very popular dessert made with dairy products like milk, cream, and butterfat. Here at the Creamery, we serve hard serve, but it also comes in soft serve. Now, the hard serve also has other mix-ins like chocolate, nuts, and even fruit. The Berkey Creamery is home to some popular Penn State flavors like Peachy Paterno, Peanut Butter Swirl, and Death by Chocolate. Today, the Creamery ice cream didn't melt for about 20 minutes, so it has a very good emulsifier and consistency. Another ancient variant of ice cream is gelato. This Italian treat is served with less butterfat than ice cream, but contains close to double the sugar of regular ice cream in the U.S. Frozen yogurt, or sometimes referred to as froyo, contains yogurt and other dairy products. It is typically lower in fat than ice cream due to the use of milk versus cream, and is found to be more tart because of less sugar. Frozen yogurt is generally softer in consistency than ice cream, and the outer edges will begin to melt at around 5 to 8 minutes, but the whole thing doesn't completely significantly melt until around 15 to 20 minutes. Sherbet is an American frozen treat that is fruity and comes in tart flavors as well. This is similar to sorbet. The only difference is that sherbet contains milk. Now, Creamery sherbet, it has a much smoother and creamier consistency than most home sherbets, and actually begins to melt a little bit after frozen yogurt at around 18 to 20 minutes. If you prefer soft serve ice cream to hard serve ice cream when temperatures start creeping into those unbearable levels, then you could come to Happy Valley Freeze. They have a variety of soft serve flavors, and you can even mix flavors. Soft serve ice cream begins to melt immediately and significantly melts in only 8 minutes. If you're looking for a lighter alternative to a creamier frozen treat, you could grab what I call a water ice, but some people call it Italian ice. Now, it's made by the same process that ice cream is made, but without the dairy. I'd like a watermelon.
Alrighty. Enjoy.
Oh, thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. Delicious. Eat up this fast because water ice also begins to melt quickly, and significant melting will occur in about only 5 minutes. Turns out water ice and soft serve tend to melt the fastest as they have the lowest quality emulsifier or binding agent, just like Tom said. If you're a slow eater, here's some advice. Get it in a cup and get a cone on the side, because that'll help control some of the mess. That looks like that ends our frozen treat tour. I hope you had a great time, and I'm gonna send it off to Heather, who will tell you if you'll need some frozen treats to stay cool. For whether or not, I'm Mary Sharkey.